like, again, I had long hair and I was slimming out, and I was very, very traditional, and I still am. But it was funny because, like, I had long hair. I was, very traditional. I went to go dance powwow for a few times, and I had no luck. And then I get a haircut, and I start dressing like I'm from the city. And all of a sudden, it's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, "Damn!" So y'all don't want a traditional hunting log cabin building Indian. Y'all want someone that looks Christian. Yeah. And ever since I cut my hair, I'm not sure if I can still go back to ceremony or if I have to praise to Jesus. Yeah, my mother never really took me to church after a while because, like, growing up, like, I kind of had my own, like, I don't know, I would just ask questions, just being a kid. It's like, why are they blowing those trumpets so damn loud? And then I could say the same thing too for when I was brought around ceremony. I was like, why are they praying to a tree? I mean, I don't get it. I mean, the tree was perfectly fine where it was. They could have just prayed there, but I don't know why they had to cut it down then put it back up. Like, oh, they're getting leaves now. Look at that. What are they doing with the leaves, Mom? Shut up! Okay. Then I would just go walking in there. It's like, what are you guys doing? Dig a hole. Okay. So, so growing up, yeah, I got my, like, I think I'm perfect, well-balanced of, like, street smarts, city smarts, and I guess now res smarts. Because, when you're driving on the res, you can tell who you can wave to and who you kind of got to drive a little bit further away from, because you're just not sure if they're cooked all there or whatever. You're not sure who, like, you can also kind of tell who you can make small talk with and who's going to ask for a ride to Glen Avis. It's like, oh, hey, Bush, hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. Hey, how's it going? It's good to see you too. Good. Can you bring me to? I was like, oh, sure, why not? Oh, beats hitchhiking. Everybody's got to get their mooch. Yeah, I don't know, like, and one of the things too is, like, when you talk about, like, talking about drinking and things like that, my views on that, it's like, I think it's all right, as long as you don't go overboard, like hangover style, and wake up in Las Vegas not knowing where the hell you are. As long as you keep it, I don't know, just keep it like at a good level. Because I remember, like, a long time ago, like, my brothers and I, we brought a little sister out for her 18th birthday, and that was a very special occasion. Because we were celebrating the fact that my younger sister made it to adulthood without having kids, and I was very proud of that. And so I was like, okay, sweet, so let's go celebrate. Savannah, this is your night, you friggin', like, have at her. And my brothers and I were just sitting in this bar, feeling like a couple of losers. We're like, hey, do you think we should drink? Or I was like, no, this is Savannah's night. We can't do that. And it's like, yeah, you're right. Just the one. I was like, Savannah, what? I'm just gonna have one. Okay, as long as you just have one. Okay, cool. Fast forward like a few hours later, I'm like half cut texting my sister, chicken nuggets, McDoubles, McChickens. I don't know if you're getting this, but please, that's all I need. And it was funny too, because it wasn't too bad. I think it was a nice bonding experience with my siblings. But, like, for me, I found out that I'm the I love you guy when I'm drinking. So, like, and it wasn't even, like, provoked or anything like that. I would just tell, like, my siblings, like, our friends, hey, man, I just want to tell you, I love you. I think you're pretty cool, and then, like, it's good to have you around. Sometimes, like, all right, cool, man, I don't swing that way, but, that's awesome. And I was just remember, like, I don't know why, but, like, I was just keeping an eye on everybody's drinks, to make sure it didn't get spiked. And I just remember I just saw, like, a beer just sitting on the table. I was like, whose drink is that? It's your brother's. Where is he? He's on the dance floor. Okay, I got this. I'm coming, brother, don't worry. And I get on the dance floor, and I didn't really notice it, but my brother, he was dancing with a woman. And, they're hitting it off, I guess, but I didn't really think about it at the time, because they're like face to face dancing close together, and they're hitting it off nicely. And me not really thinking, because I was thinking about, like, I gotta give his beer back to him. So they're like this close face to face, and all my brother told me that he just seen my ass come out of nowhere, like, ah, you forgot your drink. you gotta finish it. And I just remember hearing behind me, what the fuck? And then she was and then I was just like, oh, I think that one was trying to spike your drink. It's a good thing that I got it back to you. Don't worry. You want shots? And then like, Jesus, Raven. Yeah, I don't know. I say don't go ham, but I go ham when I'm. I think that whole night I was asking like everybody like, all right, who wants drinks? What do you want to drink? All right, you want a Corona? You want a Budweiser? You want a Coors Light? You want a, what do you want? You want a White Claw? Motherfucker. All right, I'll go get everybody's drinks. I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. Then I go up to the bartender. Let me get 6 drinks and tell them the drinks. And let me get 6 shots as well. Okay, cool. And get 6 drinks. Then we have the 6 shots. What do you want the shots? Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Payak ni sunne awade. And then when I got to the 6th one, I forgot how to count, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. And I was going to bring all these back over here. And I was just heavily out of it, heavily intoxicated. And like, you know, I had to use the bathroom at one point, and for some reason, they had the bathroom in the basement. And I just remember looking at all those stairs, and I'm like, oh, thank God they got railings, I'm just gonna get down here. And I wasn't even walking, I was just kind of like scooting down the stairs on my cheeks in this bar on White Ave, and there was just people walking beside me. You good, man? I feel good. I used the bathroom and I was coming back up those stairs, and I was just like, no, this is a mountain that I gotta climb. This is the mountain Miley Cyrus told me about. It's the climb. And I'm walking up these stairs, and I noticed there's a dude beside me, and I think he was having the same situation that I was in. And you know, I was trying to walk up these stairs, barely hanging on, and then I just remember I slipped, and I banged my head against his. And we just like looked at each other, and we just had this moment of like, we can do this together. And so we had our arms over each other's shoulders. I don't know who this person was. I was like, okay, left, right. You got it? Okay, cool. Left. And then we went tumbling back down the stairs. And then we got back up. It was like, okay, second time's the charm. Wait, let me get on your side. All right, yeah, you get on my side. Okay, let's see. We went left the last time. Let's go right. Right. Okay, left, right. And then we climbed those stairs and we got to the top. And I was like, yo, man, we did it. We climbed Everest. And then we parted ways after that. So, yeah, drinking was like, Yeah, it's kind of like this, like, I know it's a sensitive topic, but I feel like if you just keep it within reason, you can have a good time. Let's see. Got one more story that came to mind while I was telling that one, is that, you know, growing up in the city, I was sent to a lot of camps. And one of those camps I was sent to was like a very multicultural camp. It was for like, something called like, you know, for like future leaders or something like that. And why my school sent me to one, I have no idea, because I don't think I can lead for shit. But, you know, they sent me there, and I was like, okay, this is cool. There was a whole bunch of ethnic groups from all over the globe, and I thought that was very interesting. But I was the only indigenous person there, and I felt outnumbered. And so I'm just like, well, you know, this should be fun. And they were doing like a whole bunch of things. They had zip lining, rock climbing, they had whitewater rafting, horseback riding, and then they had archery. And so I went there, I was checking out all these things. I went rock climbing, I went zip lining, and then now it was time for the archery. I remember just lining up, just sitting, you know, it was my turn up to bat, and I was just getting that bow ready, that arrow ready. I was just getting ready to make my shot. Then I heard a whole bunch of commotion happening behind me. I turned around, and the entire camp, all those camp counselors, all those head leaders, all those participants, everybody in the whole camp was standing behind me. And I was like, fuck y'all looking at? What are you guys looking at? There's something on my back? No, we just never see Indians shoot arrow before. Some of us have waited our whole life for this. I was like, all right, don't expect too much, because I ain't never done this before either. So I just lined up my shot, and I could just hear everybody taking a deep breath. It's like, he's gonna do it. Do you think it's gonna make the sound? What sound? I hope a white man screams. I was like, okay, I better just get this over with. I pulled back, and I let loose, and my arrow went right over that target. And then everybody just went, oh! Are you sure you're full-blooded? Are you not, like, are you mixed or something? I was like, I'm full-blooded, fuck you. I just like the bow's off, you know, the sights is off. I gotta adjust it. I was like, okay, everybody. One of the counselors came out. Okay, everybody, we gotta go find that arrow, retrieve it. We don't want wildlife to eat the arrow. I was like, what the fuck, Sesame Street having ass motherfucker? All right, let's go look for the arrow, I guess. So me and all these kids, we went walking in there, and we're just looking for the arrow. I'm just thinking like, okay, it was a highlighted orange. Look for a highlighted orange. And I just remember hearing, ah! Well, there's a white man screaming. And I was like, what happened? I found his arrow. I was like, oh. And then so we all went over to this kid who found the arrow, and we get over there, and all of a sudden, like, everybody's like crowded around. I was like, just pull the arrow, fuck, I want to go eat. And so, and then like the camp counselors got to them, and like some kids were crying, and I was like, what the fuck are they crying for? It's just, I did not understand what was going on until I got to the arrow. And finally I get up there, and I looked, and I had shot a fucking rabbit. And I was just like, holy shit. And then I just heard the kids whispering like, yo, he saw the rabbit through the trees. Anyways, I think that's all I have for now. I think that's time, but you know, this has been great. Thank you, everybody. I really enjoyed my night, and have a good one. Sheesh.
One more!
Way to go.
Yeah. What's up? Shit.